Time to pay the fee. Time to pay the fee! Oh, look at that. I won a jacketless outfit for Musa. Whoa! Just call me the Iron Chef, Luger. I know there's an elevator there. Anyway, one quick skit real quick. I actually got the trophy for winning 100,000 chips overall in poker. The halfway point has an aside with Alvin saying literally, wow, 50,000 made, while Gaius is impressed he could count that quickly at a single side glance, all those chips. He's just like, wow. But, the skit we got after that is, where is it? Thunder, etc. I know that. Oh, here it is. We are, why did they put that first? We are Battle Masters, which is poker?
It happened! It finally happened!
We earned 100,000 chips playing poker. We actually beat the house.
It sends a shiver down my spine to hear the number out loud like that. An impressive performance.
It's nothing more than probability theory in the end. But if we were to try to push our luck...
We'd lose even more than we've gained. That is how gambling was designed to work.
But it's worked so far, to the tune of 100,000 chips! Maybe if we kept at it, we can make a good living as professional gamblers.
Settle down there. You're getting way ahead of yourself. Isn't that right? See, there's the voice of reason. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around. That's the unwritten law of Olympias.
Oh, so we really have to stop?
You're the type who goes overboard and ruins her life, Leia.
Ouch!
Gaius, you needn't be so cruel.
Oh, he only meant it in jest.
And you're the type for whom an ounce of discretion would be worth a pound of wit.
Ouch!
Anyway, let's spend these chips responsibly, all right?
Well, I plan on spending them a lot of dumb shit, honestly, but, again, Alvin has a point. Yeah, you gotta kind of spend what you're only willing to give up. It's like, okay, you gotta spend it like, I might not see this money ever again. Yeah, that's just my stance on things. You! What the fuck is he doing here, Vera? And where's Elle?
Welcome back.
Hold your horses. Only authorized personnel past this point.
Of course. We didn't come here just to sit in the lobby.
Very well. If that's Vice President Kresnik's decision, I will abide by it.
Huh? Luger's been made Vice President of Spirius?
Correct. His promotion is effective immediately. You may use the CEO's office as you see fit, until he returns from his departure. This way.
A promotion? I wasn't expecting that.
Promoting Luger to Vice President out of the blue. They're up to something.
Huh?
The CEO has left you a message.
Luger, if you're watching this, know that I intend to travel to the land of Canaan and put an end to Origin's trial.
This'll be interesting.
But not before I tell you the full story. You see, it was all a game. The fractured dimensions, Canaan, all of it. Just a giant game. Created by the primordial spirits. Kronos, Maxwell, and Origin.
That's right. And they've been playing it ever since humanity figured out Spyrix 2 millennia ago.
The three spirits disagreed over whether humans could truly control Spyrix technology or not. So they devised an experiment to reveal mankind's true nature. They wanted to see for themselves if human beings were capable of resisting the temptation of ultimate power.
This was before the schism, you see. Back in the old days when Maxwell still trusted humans.
So the Chromatus was a test.
Kronos granted the Chromatus to the Kresnik family as a means to measure how well humans can suppress their base desires. If someone reaches the Great Spirit origin before 1,000,000 divergence catalysts appear, mankind passes the test. If no one does, then mankind fails and the spirits leave. That was their pact.
But here's the catch. The game was rigged right from the very start.
As was passed down, Origin will grant the wish of the first human who comes before him. No human could resist such a prize. It fostered greed amongst the people. As a result, the Kresniks were constantly at war over it.
Thanks to all of their bickering, catalysts and fractured dimensions have multiplied like rats.
A vast number of people across all the dimensions transformed into catalysts, and as a result, were destroyed. It's likely now that their number is approaching 1,000,000.
The Spirius Corporation was established to put the brakes on this whole disaster.
I haven't forgotten the reward I promised. You no longer have to worry about that pesky loan. Now, just leave the rest to me. I will create the world that your generation deserves.
Hey, Luger! You're not gonna believe what just happened. The bank president stopped by just now, and guess what? He said that I don't need to bug you about your loan anymore.
What?
How'd you manage to pull that off? Wait, you're not blackmailing anybody, are you?
You verified the reward.
Bakur left for the land of Canaan, correct?
Yes.
He promised to tell us how to get inside.
I wasn't informed.
All right, if that's how you want to play it, then let me ask you this. How does he plan to make it past Kronos? The Chromatus came from Kronos. Bakur wouldn't be able to use it against him.
I don't know.
What happened to Elle?
Excuse me, I'm running late for a meeting.
You know, I'll bet you that the CEO is planning to use Elle to kill Kronos.
Direct to Rideaux.
I believe our guest's business has concluded here.
We're not finished here.
Maybe we beat this Bakur to the punch and make the wish. Fix the dimensions or whatever. Hey, I'm pressing L2. Nova's not coming up. Oh. I actually feel kind of disappointed. I was actually 3+ million away from actually paying it off myself. Yeah, I would have felt like a personal sense of satisfaction for being like, here's the 20 million at that point. Again, I can always go back and load save if that does anything. I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe that's a trophy, like, do it all by yourself. But all those side missions and trips to the Arkland Key and whatnot, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't hard to do. I was making about 1,000 a good trip or two of that. Actually, I was mostly putting my money all into the poker stuff. I realized how much I want to put in to get whatchamacallits. Oh, there's something on the 30th floor. You! Do I get to throw him through this fucking window? Please let that be a thing. Please let me just go on a murderous rampage at this point. Bakur!
Forgive me for my silly comments back there. How might I help the new Vice President? Sorry, but I'm afraid that is top secret. Elle was the true key of Kresnik. Origin's power flows through the key. One only comes along every few generations, and the key is the trump card in the trial. As you can imagine, he or she is always at the center of Kresnik's family feuds. The most recent key was the CEO's wife till she was killed. Not that you have any relation to that one. I mean exactly what I said. Don't tell me you're ignorant of your own family history. Some vice president you are. To make a long story short, the only way to reach Origin is to defeat Kronos. And the only thing that will defeat Kronos is the power of the Void, which is wielded by the Key of Kresnik. Of course, the power needed to beat Kronos would immediately transform the key into a divergence catalyst, and that's the rub. Oh, please. Don't try to act so high and mighty. You had no qualms at all about using the girl's power willy-nilly.
Luger?
Damn you!
Ah, you must have heard more details from Rideaux. He was only supposed to keep you occupied. I'm sorry for tricking you, but please understand. This sacrifice is necessary to make a world purely for humans.
That's not my plan.
Yes, you heard correctly. When I finally fulfill Origin's trial, I will wish for all spirits to surrender their will. They will become mankind's loyal tools.
What?
But do not worry. Their first task will be to eliminate all fractured dimensions.
Give me that! Luger, it's me.
Elle?
I'm gonna fix it all so you don't have to do scary stuff anymore. I'll use my wish to make sure nobody ever has to disappear again. Mr. Bakur says that only I have the power to do that. So don't come after us, okay? I'm fine, really. I know I broke our promise, so I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Elle!
I'm sorry. The GHS you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please try again.
Nothing to do now but leave things to the CEO, I suppose. If we go charging in, he'll just use us, just like he's going to use Elle.
Shut up!
Like hell we're gonna let that happen. Rollo agrees. They changed the emergency code since I last been here. Have a quick look at that. Write that down. Still trying to find out where I go next. It still says to talk to everybody. Just fart around the company for a while. Oh, something on the first floor.
If you continue to resist, I'll call security.
We're not going anywhere until we hear the rest of the story.
Luger,
I'll fill you in.
Did you find out anything?
turning spirits into tools. So that was Bakur's plan all along.
And to think he'd use a little girl like Elle.
Not if we can help it. Let's get to Canaan.
How do we get inside?
We must find Julius. He will know how.
We better hurry.
How do we find Julius? He always seems to find us more than anything else.
Hold on. The Vice President is not to leave the premises. CEO's orders.
Screw that.
Wait.
Huh?
Mila?
Luger, you know better than anyone just how fragile this world really is. No one would blame you for turning back and enjoying the life you've made for yourself. You seem determined. And yet, appearances can be deceiving. I'll judge your conviction myself.
Are you two really okay with this?
Jude, please do not interfere.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to...
Allow me to test your will. Here and now.
Okay, how tough are you? Weak to darkness? Alright. My first one-on-one fight in a while. That'll be something. Got the big old hammer to hit you the hardest. Oof. That's not good. Neither is that. This seems to shut you down, though. Unless you block it. Nom. Busting me up with them spirits. Broke your shit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, alright. It didn't do that much. I was like, alright, whatever. I can't believe she just wanted to, like, throw down. But to ask you guys to help out right now. Oh, wow, I didn't even do that. We're just gonna finish off the fight with that. Alright, fine.
This can't be.
Well, thanks for the XP, I guess. You know, that wasn't definitely was totally not necessary. But thanks all the same. Certain enemies are able to use Mystic Arts themselves. Yeah, I'm usually been able to shut them down. That's why I don't want to get hit by shit like that. Because that's... You see, exclamation point up here. It means they're about to do theirs. I've been doing the Chromatis to stop them from doing it.
It appears that you are still fully capable of using your Chromatis.
That can only mean that Elle is calling out to you.
Please forgive me for playing rough with you. I needed to be certain of your resolve. The trial waiting at Canaan will be far more difficult than we can imagine. If you come with us, then it's entirely possible that you may lose everything that you've worked for. Then trust me when I say I will do everything to help you protect it. Just the same as Jude and our friends once did for me a year ago.
Good, it's settled. Let's go.
Had to have the last word, huh?
You might know where Julius is.
Not a step further, Vice President Kresnik.
I know it sounds cliché and all, but orders are orders.
Move, Ivor. I don't have time for your games.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Lady Mila.
I never realized bossy girls were such a turn-on. So cold, so ruthless, so...
What a creep.
Need assistance? Hope you don't mind.
Well, well, well. The royal pain has come to hold court. But my head will roll if I don't stop Luger from leaving. And I happen to like my head.
You think your corporate cronies can stop us? They dispelled my arts!
How is that possible?
It's the Lance of Kresnik. A portable version, sure, but as you can see, it gets the job done. This will be fun. I wonder if Lord Maxwell will moan as I suck the mana out of her.
Don't speak to her like that!
And how dare you speak to your boss like that? You'd risk your life to save this sniveling coward? You really are a benevolent deity.
He's still my handmaid. I don't recall ever dismissing him from the position.
Lady Mila. Such a stubborn and proud spirit. But not for much longer.
Any ideas, Luger?
You'll be tested here, in the underground training area. These caverns stretch all the way to Triglav city limits. You could head straight out of town from here.
Get to that elevator.
That's easier said than done.
We'll need bait.
You can show everyone else the way.
Right.
Mila, I'll stick with you.
No, you help the others. They'll need your power. Here goes.
It's a diversion, you idiots.
Lady Mila!
Don't worry about me. Just go!
Don't let them get away.
We don't need to worry about Mila. Let's focus our full energy on getting out of here. Right.
So, you are able to manifest your chromatis again.
That's Elle's power, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So this is the key of Kresnik. The power of the void that Elle commands, the power of origin, can transcend time and space to reach you.
That's the kind of power we need to resist Kronos. But Luger, if you use your chromatis, won't it hasten Elle's transformation into a catalyst? So you're resisting for Elle's sake, although that will make for some difficult battles.
I appreciate what you are prepared to do, but allow me to share with you a story. There was once a weapon in Riza Maxia known as the Lance of Kresnik. It served as both a lance to destroy the balance of the world, and a key to open the door to a new one.
And the chromatis is like that too?
Indeed. Luger's power may be the lance that takes Elle's life, or the key to saving it. It depends entirely on the intentions of the user.
So you're saying it's okay to keep using it? I don't know, I feel like it's a... well... Guess we actually get to go through this super battle-wise after all. Good thing I wrote down that other whatchamacallit, that might come up. Forget if you're new anyways or not, it's been so long.
your own path.
Yeah, nothing will stand in my way.
Hell, what he said was like episode 1.
Thanks for bailing me out there.
You would have done the same. Now, let us hurry.
Gotta get to Cannon. Gotta get to Elle. Hmm? So you guys are just standing here, huh? There's something up here. What's going on here? Oh, probably supposed to hit this first. See if it's that second one I just got. Code accepted. Boom. Don't have to deal with them anymore, and that door opened. That's what that was, okay. Probably missed out on a lot of fights, but it'll make my, getting to point A to point B quicker, probably. Oh, I could just hit the button and have him fight. Anything here? Oh, yes. No, a couple shinies in here. Oh, this is on the other side where we got the beginning. Thief's Coop. And Sephiria. Yeah. Oh, is that the XP or gold increase? Well, hello. There's another one in the middle. I come up this way and go down. Oh, there's more shinies over here. Rare metal. Another magical ore. Oh, another shiny. Did I walk across one? Yes, I did. Just keeping all this free shit down here. That's probably because I blew up all the other robots and they just leave that shit behind. And we're back here in the cave, where our journey began. Not that way is Tourbalon. Who won't belong now?
We must stop meeting like this, Vice President Kresnik.
Even I know I'm being annoying now.
No, you're not.
Don't say another word. I know that vanquishing you won't really improve my lot in life.
Ivor.
But I have to accomplish something. Anything. Or I'll never amount to more than just a washed-up handmaid. I want you to face me, Jude.
What a bothersome fellow.
Maybe I'll kill him.
Good point. I'm always such a bad judge of these things.
You too can't stop all of us.
Don't be so sure of that, Your Highness. I was a sickly child, you see. Several of my organs had to be transplanted with Spirix. A doctor named Mathis performed the surgery. He's the one who saved my life.
Dad did what?
I have since made a few improvements of my own. I now possess double the strength and acuity of a normal man.
That's madness. The human body can't take it.
No, of course it can't. But that's fine with me, as long as it holds together long enough to crush you.
Why would you destroy your body like that?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Finally, I get to pay you back for getting rid of fractured Mila.
It's time to settle this, Jude. If we must. I've had enough of this scum. It's time for you all to die. Okay, what happened?
My apologies.
Ooh, don't start confusing us again. Alright. Who's first? Ivor, you're the weak sauce. Whoa! Okay. You're gonna let me do it.
Oh yeah, I feel it! Distortion blade! Link cannon! Link charge!
Uh-oh. I was about to do mine. Can I still do mine? Uh-oh. Ah, damn it, I ran out. Didn't count as me during it. You want to heal him, please. The guy says it's okay to use the chromatis. I'm sure it's fucking use it here. Shit, they're tethered. They all linked up and shit. And damn, we keeps throwing it out there. He's sparking up again. Oh no, that's not what that is. It was 1, not 2. Well, got rid of him at least. Rideaux's halfway down.
Bested by the Crescent Brothers. Ivor.
And with that, all is settled.
Rideaux, you're redone, son. Beyond the linking.
First a failed handmaid, and now a failed agent.
Failure is just a learning experience, Ivor. That's what I think, anyway.
I don't need a pity party!
This is not pity.
Hold on, you regret dispelling the schism, don't you? That's your learning experience.
I want to make sure it doesn't end in failure. Why do you think that I'm giving this everything that I've got?
That's why you pound me into the floor without a second thought, huh?
Of course, I'd rather not fight at all, if possible.
You always manage to say the most aggravating things.
What a complete farce this is.
Something funny? Share it with us. Even foes can come to understand one another.
Never took you for a bleeding heart. Enemies kill each other. That is simply what they do.
If that's the case, then you know what happens next.
You stab me, and I die. Done and done. When did you become so ruthless? I'm sure Julius would be proud of how far you've come.
Don't let him get to you. He just wants you to dirty your hands and bring you down to his level.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die. Damn twerp, he gave me the same contemptuous look as his bastard brother. Don't just stand there, you goons! Help me!
My apologies, sir. I'm afraid the CEO has given us entirely different orders.
We were told to bring Director Rideaux before him.
I figured as much. Probably thinks he can use me as the bridge. Not gonna happen.
As you can see, we know the control codes for your Spyrex organs.
What? No! No! Damn it!
Ah, it feels so good to get out of those icky caves.
I wonder what happened to Mila.
Hey, it's me. Are you all right? So your mind's made up. Guess you've gone too far to turn back now. All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. I'm in Triglav. Mila's here.
Mila's all right?
Luger, let's catch up with her.
Lately, being near you has made me feel all light and floaty. It's a warm and ticklish feeling. I didn't even know that I could feel like this. If I had never met you, I bet I'd never know this feeling at all. Luger, I'm only going to say this once. For being with me. For looking at me the way you do. Thank you.
Oh my. Is that your rank 9? Am I there already? Ah, you're rank 9. Yeah. So I just tagged enough with you as is, just because I can get from point A to point B in like a second moment.
Mila!
Oh, there you are.
Is everything okay with you?
Yes, but it was a close one. Julius stepped in and saved me. Unfortunately, he took off already, but not before leaving me with this message. Come find me when you've steeled yourself.
Steeled?
Julius has told me how to get inside the land of Canaan. In order to enter, you have to build yourself a soul bridge.
A soul bridge? How do we build that?
It requires a human sacrifice. Only a powerful member of the Kresnik family will suffice.
So, we have to use either Luger or Julius's life.
Where is Julius?
He said he left a letter for Luger back at the house.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die.
Actually, that's not all. Julius left a message for us, too. In the short time since we first met, you've grown so much that you barely seem like the same man. Don't give me that look. Trust me, it's written all over your face. As to what challenges await us ahead, your guess is as good as mine. However, whatever road fate has laid before you, I intend to see you safely to its end. That's a promise I make, not as the Lord of Spirits, but as a friend. You are not alone. Never forget that.
I kind of wonder what you would have said if you were still the fractured Mila, if I still built you up during all that. Musée and Rideaux,
What is with that Rideaux guy? He's repulsive.
He reminds me a bit of the way you used to be.
How dare you? To even suggest that I used to be like that is, well, fairly accurate, I suppose. In those days, I killed many people for the sake of justifying my existence. But all I really wanted was an escape from the insecurity of my own loneliness.
Musée.
It's a past you must never forget.
I know that. I guess I have no business criticizing Rideaux. I imagine so. He probably wanted to prove his worth to people like Julius and Bisley.
So he feels the way you once felt towards Mila.
That's quite likely.
Those who don't value others are doomed to flounder in loneliness.
I only wish Rideaux could see that.
Expressing sympathy for an enemy? You've changed.
I must have caught the nice guy virus from you-know-who. Or nice spirit, in my case.
From Jude to Mila to dear old sis.
Is it okay to leave Ivor behind like that?
Ivor has been my handmaid since the day he was born. He's devoted his entire life to me. I couldn't bear to impose my will upon him any longer.
Especially when you're not long for the human realm yourself.
I must admit it has been difficult managing without him. Like selecting my clothes, I've always relied on him for that. I made this outfit myself based on garments that Ivor created for me in the past. Indeed we have. He's been cleaning the shrine and seeing to my needs since he was younger than Elle is now. When I would meditate, he would declare that he would protect me and patrol the shrine with a sword that was bigger than he was. Although I often rose from my meditations to find him snoring against a tree.
That's cute, but somehow it makes me jealous.
Do you look after Mila like that in the spirit realm?
Why, yes, of course. I am her big sister, you know.
That's a lie. You do no more than you must. You never clean, and the four and myself are constantly having to take care of you.
I'm not surprised. That's how it went when we were together too.
Come on, Luger. Don't look at me like that.
Now I understand how difficult poor Ivor had it.
You have a reputation of being flaky? Head back to your room and get the letter. See to the main story? Ooh, that might take a while and be another next chapter, but at least I know what you're called here. I may mess around and get more whatchamacallits, because, wow. Wow! 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 Holy shit! All over the place now! Looks like I might be getting closer to rank 10s with this. Alright. Well, guess what we're doing? Guess we're gonna have to wait till the following episode after next, because holy shit, how am I gonna squeeze all this in one? I don't know. Since I don't have to pay Nova anymore, I guess I can go back to ending the episode by saying see you next time on Let's Play Tales of Xillia 2. And we'll go out on one more. Play me out.